Alright everyone, I want to go ahead and walk you through the library's online databases. I'm just going to highlight a couple of them. So here I am at the Long Beach City College homepage. So I need to get to the library's homepage. So I'm going to go on this drop-down menu, Academics, and then I'm going to scroll down to Library. Okay, so here I am at the library's homepage. So I'm just going to scroll down a little bit. And so you'll notice a couple of tabs here, some helpful features. So this one right here, Chat with a Librarian. This is something that would be very helpful if you have a specific question regarding the library's resources or how to find a particular topic or sources for a particular topic. Librarians are very knowledgeable about how to do that. That's exactly their job, is how to find things in databases and libraries and whatnot. So know that resource. Could be very helpful for you. This one right here, since we can't go into the physical library, won't really be that useful for us right now, but this is what you would click on to find books in the library, physical books. What I'm going to do is click on Search for Articles here. So let me click that. So you'll notice that there's this menu here that's just the alphabet. Some of them are grayed out because they don't have any databases for that particular letter, but most of them have. You can click on them and it'll take you directly to that letter in the alphabet, or you could scroll down. You'll notice they're arranged alphabetically. I want to go to Opposing Viewpoints and Context, so I'm going to click on the O. Right here, Opposing Viewpoints, Gale and Context. So I'm going to click on that. Actually, it's taking a little bit long. I already have it open, so I'm going to just bypass that. So once that loads up, actually before, you're going to have to type in your student ID number and your last name in order to access the databases remotely away from campus. If you're on campus, you wouldn't need to do that, but since we're not on campus, it'll prompt you to put that information in. So here's Opposing Viewpoints, Gale and Context. Now it has just the regular search field here, so if you wanted to type something in to see what sort of sources you could find on that particular thing, you would do it there. However, I'm going to suggest that instead of doing that, this is especially useful if you're not really sure what your topic is, or maybe you just have a general idea, to go to Browse Issues right here. So we have this little light bulb, Browse Issues. So let's click on that. Internet's moving a little slow, so how's everyone doing? Good? Excellent, excellent. I miss you guys. We'll get through this. Just while you're here, while I have your attention, I'll be teaching English 3 online in the fall, so if you want to take that with me online, that would be awesome. English 3 is, of course, after English 1. Okay, so here we are. We're loaded up. So you'll notice that we have 3 columns of just topics that they have sources on. So they're arranged alphabetically, so you can scroll, see, look at all this, hundreds and hundreds of topics. So if you're not really sure, this is a good thing to peruse, just kind of cruise through and see what they have. I'm just going to click on one generally, just for an example, Medicare. Okay, so clicking on that. I'm waiting for it to load. Making progress. Okay, so whatever topic it is that you click on, it's going to come to a kind of overview page. So it'll have some kind of image, and then it'll start to go into an overview of that topic. So I'm going to click on the Read More. Now what this Read More section is, it's going to be just general overview of that particular topic. So it'll just be like a more trustworthy version of Wikipedia. It'll have just kind of give the context, all the different controversies or issues within that particular topic, some of the key figures, different organizations, historical background, all of that kind of stuff. I don't want you guys to use the overview as a source itself. This is just meant to, as it suggests, be an overview, give you some background information so you know what the topic is about, to see if that's something that you might be interested in researching further. Okay, so as soon as this loads up, taking forever. I'm sorry about this. Okay, here we go. So yeah, so this is all the kind of the overview information, the background information. Okay. Now, even though they do give you some kind of citation here for this, like I said, I don't want you guys to use the overview as a source in and of itself. Just background information for your own reference, okay? Kind of behind the scenes research. But if we go back to the previous page, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll notice that they have these different tabs, so academic journals, infographics, news, viewpoints, images, magazines, primary sources, video statistics, references, audio, websites. And then we have these little numbers in parentheses next to them. That's how many of those types of sources they have collected on that particular topic. So, and then they have them kind of laid out more here. So all of these things, look at all those sources just waiting for you to incorporate into your paper. So these are all the sources that you can use, okay? So I'm just going to click on one just to kind of show you. So here's just so featured viewpoints. This will just be some kind of document. I noticed that it came from The Hill, which is a publication. So what it will do is give you some kind of viewpoint. Okay, so some kind of perspective that one group or one person has on that particular issue. So let's go back to results. Yeah, so sorry, apologize about the slow internet. Okay, so here, academic journals, that means there are 99 articles that were published in academic journals. So academic journals are generally pretty credible sources. They're often a little bit more specialized, so they might be a little bit more thorough as far as what the source is. So that can be a good thing. So, but again, there's dozens and dozens and dozens of different sources that you could use on any given topic that they have collected on this database, Opposing Viewpoints. Now, what's cool about Opposing Viewpoints, just as the title of it suggests, they offer a whole range of perspectives that surround any given issue. So that way you can go in and kind of get a nice wide range of different sources so that you can weigh the best perspectives or combine perspectives on whatever it is that you're trying to answer with your open-ended question. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end this video right now, and then I'm going to show you another database, EBSCOhost, which is a little bit more in-depth. So I'll go ahead and show us that. But again, this database, Opposing Viewpoints, is a great starting place, especially if you're not really sure what topic you want to focus on. So again, you look at all of these different things. Oh, actually, before we go, just one last thing. Sometimes we need to combine topics. So for example, I was looking at the Medicare one, right? Wherever that was. Probably the M section. Okay, yeah, so Medicare. Now Medicare might be related to other things that are in, for example, Medicaid or medical care. So I would take a look at those, those things are all related, so I could find sources within that. So think about that, if you can kind of combine, crime, criminal justice. I'm sure there are sources that very much relate to the same thing there. Consumerism, and then I saw one up here that said capitalism. You might find connecting articles there or sources there. So think along those lines too, if you can kind of bounce around to different topics that might be related. Okay, so let me go ahead and end this video now. and then we'll pick it up with EBSCOhost, so stay tuned.